Okay, we're recording.
Okay, so make sure everybody's muted. I will share my screen here. First of all, let me figure this out. Okay. Okay, can you see my screen? Can you mute someone? I can't hear. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Christina Cliff, and I am on Team Fit and Fearless. I also have my own team, which is Fierce and Fit Dynasty. So you'll kind of hear me referring to that also, but just know it's one and the same. We're all part of the same team. But that's just a little bit of background of this, and I'm going to share a lot of my story, and then we'll get into talking about coaching at kind of towards the end. So first of all, there's some just pictures of me back when I was a senior in high school. I had gotten really, really tiny. I was in a lot of activities. I didn't have time to focus on myself, focus on eating right. I didn't eat. I would have like the half of a South Beach diet bar, and then maybe drink some pop for dinner. Probably the consistency of my meals when I was back in high school. I was just really busy, really active. And so then I went to college and I got into partying and I got into drinking. And I thought that was the best thing ever. I could let loose and I could be, relaxed and hang out with my friends and not care about what everybody was thinking of me. So that's the middle picture. I joined a sorority. Honestly, the sorority was fun, but it just didn't do what it should have done for me. It should have brought me a lot closer to becoming who I was and to discovering myself, and it didn't. It just brought me into a deeper, darker place. I would say I was addicted to alcohol because I was addicted to partying and going out. I didn't focus on my schoolwork. I just wanted to graduate and be done. And then this next picture is kind of the lowest part of my life. You can see here that it is on it was on my wedding day. However, this is my first marriage. I'm on my second marriage and extremely happy in my second marriage right now. But my first marriage was kind of a mistake. I didn't know what to do after college. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. And so I just figured I'd just get married and figure it out from there. As you can see, I was probably at least 215 pounds. I was extremely overweight and extremely uncomfortable and extremely unhappy. So that's just a little bit of background about who I was back before Beachbody. So then I kind of discovered myself. I started working out because I realized that I wasn't going to get anywhere without helping myself. So I discovered Zumba. I became a Zumba instructor. I had to quit that because I had bad hips. It wasn't working out for me. I still wasn't changing my eating habits. So I was eating out. I was drinking. That's just who I was. I met my now husband, and I was extremely happy. I started working out because we got engaged, and kind of started propelling me into this really awesome, how I felt. I felt just so awesome when I was working out, and I felt awesome about my body. It was changing, and it was changing for the better, and I loved it. So I kind of just found myself. I found books to really read and to really empower myself and to find self-confidence. And I honestly, I found who I was. I found who I wanted to be. And that was my biggest thing in this journey, is to find my purpose in life and why I'm supposed to be here. So that was me. On the left was when I got engaged to my husband, and on the right was that this last summer, and that was in Nashville for Beachbody. So in the past, like I said, the journey, it starts with you. No matter where you are in your journey, you can become a coach. You can inspire someone. No matter honestly where you're at. You don't have to have an awesome weight loss transformation like I do. You can just be inspiring to anybody. Just your mindset, your confidence, anything that can transform, that can be inspiring to someone. With me, I've had ups and downs. I've had wins, and I've had losses in my life. And so it really starts where you take it. And I think that's the biggest thing. Anybody can be coaches. That's another thing that I really want to stress is anybody can do this. You don't have to have a 100-pound, a 60-pound weight loss, a 80-pound weight loss. You don't have to have that. It is kind of part of the thing is to be healthy and to focus on you. But if you're focusing on yourself, you're going to improve your mindset, you're going to improve your confidence, you're going to improve you're going to find your purpose in life, and that's what this is for.
Now, Christina,
so like I said,
you because I think that this is a concern that we hear most often from coaches that are wanting to join the team. And I think you've touched on it, but we hear a lot that I don't feel like I can be a coach because I'm still in my journey, or I don't feel like I've met where I should be. I don't feel like I've reached my fitness goals. I've lost 10 pounds and I feel great about myself, and Insanity's helped me do this, but I'm not a fitness model. I definitely have a long way to go. I don't see that people will want to follow me. I don't think people are going to trust me. Because I still have to work on myself. How do you feel that fits into the picture? Those people that say that I'm not perfect, I can't be a coach.
I was that person. I started when I was 206 pounds, and that picture in the middle with that mirror selfie, that was my beginning picture. That was 6 months before I became a coach. And I was that person. That's what I actually told Nicole, that I did not want to be a coach, was because I was still on my journey and I wasn't going to be able to inspire anybody. Completely false. You are inspiring somebody no matter what, even if you have just lost 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or whatever it is, even if you haven't lost anything. You're still working on yourself. You're working on your fitness. You're working on your health. As coaches, what we do is we post what we're doing. We post our workouts and we post our healthy lifestyle. That is really the inspiring part. Yeah, they're seeing our transformations, but they're also seeing that we're changing our lives. We're changing our lifestyle. That's the whole concept, is we're taking our life and just making a complete 180. That's journey, and that's what's inspiring. I'm trying to think what else I was going to say about that one.
Okay, so on the opposite side of that, what about the coaches that are prospects that are concerned that, I don't have a transformation? I essentially look the same as I did in high school. How is someone going to be inspired by my journey when I basically look the same? I mean, I've always been 120 pounds. I mean, no one's going to see that. I don't have an awesome transformation story like you do. How am I going to convince people to be a part of it when I'm just an average person?
That's an awesome question. I think it's based on, like I said, the journey, the mindset shift. I think is also what it takes. You're going from, say you are 120 pounds, really fit, but say you're not eating awesome. No, you can take that and make that even better by by talking about nutrition and focusing on nutrition. Say you're eating awesome, but you're just not working out. You can focus on that a little bit more. It's all about your journey, and you don't have to have that transformation. You don't. No matter what, even if you're just trying to change your life and make that transition, you're going to inspire someone. I didn't think I would inspire anybody. I didn't think it would turn out like this, but it has been. It's really awesome. But there's coaches out there that have been fit all their lives. They've been fit from day one. That say their background is personal training or their background is fitness. They don't have that, but they have the tools to make it work for them. I'm trying to think, maybe Nicole can on this a little bit more than me. I don't have, like I said, I don't I have a huge transformation, so I can't quite touch on it as much. But like I said, it's things like this. When you're on a team, you can relate them to someone else and have a chat with them about the same story. So that help a little bit? Okay. So let's dive in. Like I said before, I am part of Fit and Fearless. I am one of Nicole's coaches. I have kind of branched out and started my own team. It is Fit and Fierce Fantasy. So, like I said, once you get to the point where you want to branch and your own, you start your own team and kind of take the reins, you can do that. You can become your own team, start your own trainings. As soon as you get the confidence to do that, you can do that. All this business is what you make of it, and whatever you put in, you will get out. So I think the biggest thing for me to become a coach was that mindset makeover. Like I said, I thought that being a coach, starting at 206 pounds, that I wouldn't be able to inspire anybody. I thought nobody would believe me. They wouldn't, I couldn't be able to keep on track, I think, as long as I'm supposed to. I would never be able to make to, 140 pounds, 150 pounds. I thought that I wouldn't be able to stay on track. I wouldn't be able to stay with it. It was something that I would quit within 6 months. You have to get over that mindset makeover, that mindset. You have to have that mind shift. And also with that comes owning your own business. That's what this is. This is your own business. And I love this quote. It's really awesome because it says, entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. And I think that's the biggest thing that I am searching for, is I am searching for working hard right now when I'm young and when I'm able to, and then transitioning into having Beachbody be my full-time job, and having Beachbody be what I want it to be. I want it to be my life. I want it to be what gets me my freedom. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to stay home with my kids. So that's what you have to focus on your dreams and then work hard now, so that way down the road they can happen. I posted a quote today. It kind of reminds me of it. Dreams don't work unless you do. I really never thought about that quote quite like I have in the past couple of months. If you have these awesome dreams, go for them, but you have to work for them. It can't just, no one can hand you your dream body, your awesome income, or your dream house. You have to work for it. So that's kind of what coaching is you have to work for it. Nobody's going to give you this business for, yeah, we're going to teach you how to run it and how to be awesome and be successful, but it's all up to you because this is your business. We'll go next. So my question, just kind of think about this in the back of your head. What would you love all day long and get paid for it? For me, it was helping people and focusing on my own journey. My fitness and my nutrition is what I have to focus on all day, because I feel like that's what I need to focus on. And I love to look up nutrition coaching. Like I said, it is hard work. You have to put hard, in it. Of course, I started May 2014. I didn't make a dime until the end of July. It was hard. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. That I think was my biggest thing, is I didn't know what I could do with it. I was just trying to learn as much as I can and not, put myself in my comfort zone. So I didn't work very hard. And then a whole year later, I was successful. I had my biggest paychecks. I could help my family, and I could help us stop living paycheck to paycheck. I think that was the biggest thing is, it's hard when you have student loans, screaming down your throat about, all these payments. You need to do this, you need to do that. On top of that, we have medical bills. On top of that, you have a house payment and a car payment, and it's tough. But that's one thing that Beachbody, I can honestly say, has gotten me further out of debt than I could have been, not having it. I can proudly say that I only have my house and my car payment. I have no other credit cards, none of that, no debt like that coming out of, and then I still have my student loans, I guess. But I've paid off all my credit card debt. Thanks to Beachbody. Another transformation, what this can do for you is my success partner, Jody, who is on this call. She had an awesome transformation with one of our programs, 21 Day Fix. And that's just one more thing it can do for you. It can work on the financial side, and it can work on your health side. She really worked hard, put in her all, and that's a year transformation right there. Another one is another coach on another team, but I have become really good friends with her. She struggled to get pregnant. She went through so many rounds of infertility issues and different cycles, and it just wasn't working for her. And then she became pregnant naturally, which her doctor said would never happen. So it's things like that, getting healthy and, your financial freedom is what coaching can do for you. And not, and that obviously all of those things doesn't even include inspiring people and helping people find their own, inspiring your own coaches to have financial freedom, to find that weight loss journey, or to even just get healthy and, have kids if they were told that they were never going to have kids before. So a lot of what people ask are, what do coaches do? And I think it's really, really, I think it's really, really important to understand that, in the post earlier today in the sneak peek, we talked about how coaches, we don't sell. We just don't. We don't sell. We like to share our story, share our transformations, share our journey, so that way we can inspire people. So a little bit about what we do. The first picture is Nicole, Shannon, me, and Heather in Nashville. This was this summer, and this was at our super Saturday workout, and it was downtown Nashville. In the middle picture, you can see everybody, all the Beachbody coaches. I think there were like 25,000 of us on downtown Broadway in Nashville, all working out to all of the celebrity trainers. It was crazy, but it was awesome. We post our workouts. We post our sweaty selfies, that's one thing. We also post about our food, our meal preps. We like to post and share, because posting and sharing means that that you're inspiring. Maybe someone doesn't understand about, meal prepping, and you posted about meal prepping. So then they're going to ask you, hey, what's that? And that's when you can go in and talk about it. That's part of sharing. The middle one is the bottom middle picture is Sarah Chalui and Nicole and I on a night getting ready for our work party, which was just a huge dance with a DJ, and our team was superheroes. So we all three got dressed up like superheroes and had an awesome time. And yes, this was at a work conference. We did training during the day, and then we had fun at night. So like I said, we have a blast even when we're learning. Another thing that we do is we do personal development. Personal development is really just focusing on yourself and focusing on how to find yourself, how to really just concentrate on you as a person, and really work on yourself. There's a lot of things. This is one thing that I'm truly passionate about, is the personal development side. And because I am so addicted to books, but I think that it's not only that, it's about understanding why you are the way you are and how you can kind of get out of that rut. I think that's the biggest thing. You want to develop yourself. You want to work on yourself. And part of that is your mind. And that's what personal development does. It focuses on your mind and not your nutrition or your fitness side of it. So we really encourage that. So one of the biggest questions is, how do coaches make money? So I know a lot of you, you see us posting on social media, or you see us, you see our awesome transformations, or, you see us doing all these fun things, but it's what are they even doing to make money? Like, I don't see it. What we do is we have what they call challenge groups, and we run those usually monthly. And that's where we invite all of our challengers to come in and to really work on themselves. It's a private Facebook group, and we post daily challenges. We post nightly wrap-ups. We post fitness tips, nutrition tips, things like that, just to really to have that accountability and have that support of a group to stay on track. So you get 25% or 25% to 35% of all sales that you make. Then you also get team volume. And like I said, this is kind of going to be a little bit hazy. But once you sign up for a coach, you'll totally understand it. It'll make sense. But team volume is basically money set aside from corporate. It's not money from the commissions. It's not anything like that. It's money set aside from corporate to basically reward you for your team being awesome. So it's basically just having a good amount of team volume from your team sales and dividing that out. And then also some type of a perk is we get 25% off of all programs, all products of Beachbody. So all the brand new programs, Shakeology, all of your performance line that we have, we all get 25% off of it. And also when there's a new program out, coaches get dibs. So we get instant access to the programs. So that's kind of an awesome thing too. So the next a step, I guess, would be your first 2 months as a coach. So we're not just going to throw you out into the world and say, awesome, you're a coach now, good luck. We're not going to do that. We're going to train you. We are developing an awesome Coach Basics group, and I'm really, really excited about this because I know it's going to be awesome. And like I said, we've all been in your shoes. We've all been brand new coaches. So we all know how to get you started. So, you're going to have about, I think it's like 3 weeks of training, and that time it really, get you educated about Beachbody, about how to start your own business, how to reach out to people, and how to run these challenge groups like I was talking about, and how to be a successful coach. Okay. So how to get started. So we have these awesome programs. These are just some of them, and not even like the huge ones right now. What you do in order to get started, the best way to get started is to buy a challenge pack. What is a challenge pack? A challenge pack is a fitness program like 21 Fix, like T25, Camera and Chisel, like I'm trying to think of the other ones, PiYo, things like that, with a month's supply of Shakeology. Shakeology, and we'll talk about Shakeology in just a little bit. But if you buy that, the fitness and the fitness program and the Shakeology comes in a challenge pack that waives your fee as a coach, your sign-up fee as a coach. Otherwise, the sign-up fee is $40. That completely waives it just because, and we encourage this because in order to become a coach, one that you'll see is you want to be the product. You want to be, using these products, because then people will know what know what you want, what you're doing, to get healthy, to get fit. So you can tell them what you're using. So you can get fast results. You can get these results with these programs. And so, like I said, that waives $40 fee. They range from $140 to $200. It just depends on the program of choice and what's for your goals. But you can always talk with your coach who invited here, and they can sit down and try to really work on your goals and what is the best program for you. So that's.
What would you say to people?
Go ahead.
Either for you or any other coach that wants to chime in, but what would you say to people that, all of this sounds good up until this point, but $140 seems like a lot to invest to start my business. I don't really know if I want to put that investment in. $140 is a lot. What would you say to people that have that concern?
There was a couple coaches before that I've chatted about this with, and I like to use a couple different things. First of all, Shakeology is awesome, and I'm going to talk about this later. But if you focus on the nutritional aspect of Shakeology that you're getting for $140, essentially it boils down to $5 per day per meal. So if you're going out, getting breakfast, say at Starbucks for a $4 coffee and a $3 bagel, you're spending way more than what you are with Shakeology. You can replace a meal with Shakeology, and you're getting it right there. Another side of that, that I like to focus on, is the investing in a business. This is your business, and it's going to start with it's going to. But, you can offset that by helping people. All it takes is helping 3 people a month, and it takes your fee away, is what it does. it essentially, it washes out. And that's a small amount that you can help just to get rid of that fee each month. And then I also like to talk about investing in yourself. If $140 with a fitness program that you can have your whole life, Shakeology is consumable each day, broken down to $5 per day. If you don't want to spend $140 or so to invest in yourself, you're spending that in a gym each for, how many months to get $140. Say your gym membership is $30. Just think about that. Your wait, 5 months to get when you're actually going to have this fitness program to carry on forever. It's something that's not going to go away, and you get so much more than just access to a gym. You get the nutrition, you get the meal plan, you get the Shakeology, you get all of this plus a whole accountability group with us as coaches, plus the training that you're going to get from your business. So that's a couple ways that I like to approach it. Does that help? Okay. So like I said, I've talked a lot about Shakeology. So what is it? So I like to say it is a ton of things in a glass of awesomeness, basically is what it is. There's no artificial flavors or preservatives. It's full of amino acids, probiotics, prebiotics, antioxidants, and superfoods. For me, I was very apprehensive of Shakeology. I didn't know, I knew about it, but I signed as a coach and I wasn't for sure if this was for me. So I tried it and it was okay. I didn't really know how to make it at first. And then I discovered my recipe and how I wanted to make it. And now I love it. I drink it every day, obviously. For me, it has stopped. I was addicted to chocolate. I was addicted to pop. I was addicted to sugar. This totally stops it. I have one in the morning. I don't have pop. Like I said, it cured my chocolate addiction. If I'm craving something sweet, I'll make a Shakeology. It's made from whole foods. They're just broken down in form so that way it's easier to have in a shake. That's all it is. We watched a really awesome webinar about how Shakeology was made, and it kind of really just got me even more interested in the science behind the Shakeology. Just the awesome superfoods that are in it are actually grown in these native regions with native farmers that this is what they've known their whole life. And we actually go to those places and harvest them and get them from them. We don't raise them, in a big corporate field where, we don't do that. We get them natively and naturally from them. There's 6 or 7 different flavors now. I haven't tried cafe latte, but my shipment just shipped, so I'm excited to try it next week. There's a couple different other packages that you can get. You can do a sample of 3 different flavors. That's the way I went when I first signed up as a coach, because I didn't know what flavor was going to be awesome for me. So that's a little bit about Shakeology. Does anybody have any questions about Shakeology that I can answer right now? If not, we can go on. Oh, maybe? Okay. Like with the breakdown of Shakeology, with our coach discount, you get 25% off. Basically, it boils down to $4 per day with the coach discount. The middle one, Starbucks, this is what, minus the soy milk, is what I always got from Starbucks every single day. Plus, I got like a breakfast sandwich. Look at the calories, look at the protein. look at all that stuff. Plus I was paying way more because I was getting the breakfast sandwich with it. I basically cut my breakfast budget in half is what I did while drinking and while switching to Shakeology. And then it has totally obviously changed my nutrition, and it's full of my superfoods that I can get. And like I said, the Big Mac meal here, obviously, Shakeology is way less expensive and way better for you. So kind of in conclusion, I guess, a lot of people say, I know a lot of Beachbody coaches, or there's so many of you guys, how am I going to help anybody? Somebody knows a Beachbody coach usually. How am I going to stick out? How am I going to be different from all of them? I think the biggest thing, loser, or my